What's up everyone? Welcome back to Misadventure Lab. Today we are going to review an e-bike from Heybike, and it's the Horizon. It's a folding e-bike, and we are going to put it together and we are going to take it to the city and test out its range. But before we start that, I want to answer a few questions that keep getting asked in the comments section below. Trevor is still with the channel. He's working on some projects right now that need to be finished, and we kept pushing him and pushing him aside. One of them being the Cobra. We do have a new video with him coming out, and it's either out before this or after, not exactly sure yet. And then, yeah. So my name is Tony. I'm sure you've seen me in other videos. George is still here. Marte is going to be doing videos here and there. And another thing is yes, Tucker has moved on. We've answered that before in the comments section and in a previous video. So hopefully you guys will stick around. We try to make great adventures. We try to test things out. We try to put them to their full extent, and we try to customize and modify things all the way from our mini Jeeps to other various projects we've been working on. Yeah, so enjoy the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys stick around. We love sharing all the cool gadgets and things we like to do around the channel here at Misadventure Lab. Everybody has seen probably this bike unboxing, opening. There's a few more things coming from them. We got the rack here. Nice little bag of tools. Thank you, Letta. Oh, we got the charger. This is a 56 volt or 54.6 volt 4 amp hour charger. Oh, nice packed. Nice pack job. I like that. It's nice and tightly wound and nicely protected, so we don't have to worry about shipping. All right, let's get back to it. So let's take a look. It's all done. Looks nice. Love the color. Color looks sick. The blue fading to black and then blue again. So nice. Got the little rack on the back. I still have the rack for the front. I'll put that on later. It's pretty nice. Seems like its build quality is really nice. I love the seat. This is nice and cushiony. I'll let you know as I drive it. Take it for a ride. Got the nice headlight. We'll have to check that out at night and see how bright it is. Overall, I like it. So far, first impressions. We'll have to see how it folds too. See if we can fit it in the car or not. We'll have to check out how it folds. Well, I'm gonna clean up this mess, and then maybe we'll take it for a little short ride, and then we're gonna take it for a long ride after we charge it tomorrow. So we finished building it. I love the way it looks. It is a folding bike, fat tires. The blue black to blue scheme. Very nice touch. Quality seems good. Build quality. You only had to put the front tire on. You got to put the handlebars on to the fork and then the rack on. I still have the front rack over here to put on. I'll put it on another day when I go to actually take it out for a long ride. From here to the city and probably back, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But what's nice about this is if I do get stranded, I could either call an Uber, I don't know, or I could call my wife and tell her, honey, you gotta pick me up. And we could fold it, put it in the back seat or in the trunk, because this is a folding bike. So range anxiety, no more. Well, still range anxiety, but all right, so let's give you a little bit of a walk around really quick and power it on. So we got a nice size screen right here. It's pretty bright. Got a nice headlight. Let's power that on. Now we got the headlight plugged in. There you go. We'll have to see how it is at night. And then we got a nice tail light, which does work as turn signals too. So this does have turn signals. That's a nice little feature, especially around here in the city. We got front turn signals, rear turn signals. Then, let's see. It's got a 7-speed gearing. Not sure you're gonna do a lot of pedaling, but I think it's pretty light, so you should be able to pedal when there's no power. We'll have to check that out on our ride. It is full suspension, front and rear. We'll have to see how it handles Chicago potholes, maybe some Utah off-roading when we bring it out there. Overall, it's really nice. Brakes look really nice size. Front and rear disc brakes. That's a nice plus. Yeah, overall, I have to say, this thing looks very impressive. So, overall, before we take it for a ride, I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. Got the seat at the lowest position right now. It's pretty nice. And if you want to help support the channel, you could pick one of these up in the link below in the description. And yeah, well, we'll have to take this out tomorrow because I think the rain is coming. All right, let's take it out and see how it does. So right now I'm in gear 3, pedal assist 0, so there's no pedal assist. And honestly, this is like pedaling a normal bike. I could set my seat up a little bit higher. Right now I'm pretty low. I just want to chill. So we're going 5. Let's pick it up a little pedaling wise. Okay, 1.7, gear 3. Now let's kick on pedal assist. Oh, there you go. There you feel it right away. So we're going 9. Even if I put more force, it seems like it holds at about 9. Pretty good. And then when you let go, all right, nice. Pretty decent. Let's kick it up a notch. Ah! So now we're in pedal assist 2, picking up some speed, about 13. Whoa, holy moly. That picks up significantly, and I'm not in a high enough gear. Like literally just pedaling a little bit shoots you forward like a rocket. That's crazy. Let's pick up let's put it in pedal, let's put it in gear 7. Oh no, there's speed bumps. Let's see how they do. Suspension's pretty good. Cruising. So far, so good. It does pick up quite aggressively when you pedal though. It's not like a nice, smooth. Like right now I'm just pedaling nice and smooth. And it's like so fast. I'm not even pedaling. It's crazy. And at pedal assist 3, gear 7, I can't even keep up with the pedaling. Like, I really have to give it force. This is crazy. So, holy moly, it's crazy. Okay, that's it, we're trying 5. Let's see what we do. Already. I wasn't even barely pedaling. This is cheating. It's a comfy ride. It's super comfy. I love the cushiony fat tires. I have them aired up to about 18 psi. I just want to have that nice little cushion. Yeah, overall, it's pretty good. I like the way it rides. It's got a nice cushion. The seats actually seems comfortable, but we'll have to see after a really long ride how comfortable it actually is. Time to go to Subway. It's a beautiful day out here. It's a little bit windy. But it should be a nice ride to Subway. Quite a bit of people on the trail today. It's a beautiful day. It's 77 degrees out here. I think it's going to be a nice day. We're cruising now. 26, 27, let's go, 28. Miles an hour. Thing cruises. Once it gets going, so far it's really nice. I've got almost 13 miles on it, and I have to say it's pretty comfortable. The suspension's a little, it's not as cushiony as you would think it would be, but it's decent. It does the job. I did try unfolding it yesterday, or should I say folding it, and it folds up really nice and small. The only thing that I see is that most people aren't going to be able to pick this up in their car. It's decent. It's got some decent weight behind it. I've never had a folding bike, but it definitely is kind of awkward to lift up too. Besides that, it does get pretty compact. I'm gonna have to test putting it in my car or my Jeep and see how much room it takes up, and see if I was too fit too, would it fit? All right. All right, so we're gonna hit back to the trail, go back to the house, have some lunch. Here we go. A lot of people out on the trail today. Still 77 degrees out. This used to be railroad tracks for freight back in the day. And then they started to, the city started first, started to convert it to a nice little walking and bicycling trail, which is super nice. You can actually get pretty far from this trail. This is awesome. We got the whole road to ourselves. No traffic. This is great. Got construction. Now let's race some cars back. Let's do 0 to 20. Go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 20. Woo. Doesn't have a ton of pickup or torque, but once it gets going, it's got nice speed. Keeping up with the cars right now. Speed limit's about 35, but since there's construction, I think they have it a little bit down. But I'm keeping up. Yeah, boy. And no one's on the road. I get my own lane. Boom, we're back. All right, so we finally got good weather here. It's nice, sunny, 75 degrees, and it's almost 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. And we're gonna go to the city and give you a little test drive, see what the range is like. We're gonna start in about Pratt and Cicero, Lincolnwood, all the way to North Avenue Beach. We might go a little further. Depends on what the range is like. Gotta make sure we can get home. But if not, well, at least this bike folds and we could have someone pick us up. Let's go enjoy the city, and let's see what the Heybike Horizon is like. So we're all packed here. Got the bike all packed. All kinds of goodies on it. Got some waters. And let's do some test rides with this. All right, well, let's take the bike trail up to Bryn Mawr, and then it's about 11 miles from here to North Avenue Beach. I'm thinking if we don't use full pedal assist 5 the whole entire time, I think we'll get pretty decent range. It states that it gets about 50 to 55 miles range. From what I've read, most people are getting between 35 to 40 to 45, and it really depends on how much you're pedaling, how much you're throttling, and how much assist power you may be on. You know, if I'm only on assist level 1, I think you could probably get 50, 55, 60 miles. Because right now on pedal assist 1, so right now pedal assist 1, it's 8 miles an hour. Now I know I can adjust it in the app here to make it differently. So pedal assist 2, I have currently set at about 16. I took this out yesterday just to test it a little bit more, get more familiar with the app, get more familiar with the way the bike rides. And I took it out for about 15 miles, and I really like it. I really like the way it rides. Even if you're like pedaling, using the pedals instead of using the throttle, it's nice. The only thing that's kind of weird getting used to, so like right now you can't keep up with the pedaling. The bike is going way faster than you can pedal. And we're only in pedal assist 3. And we're in the 7-speed on the Shimano. So I would say most of the time if you're going to use this as a pedaling bike, you're probably going to stay in pedal assist 2. You can also adjust this in the app, make it a little less miles per hour. And now, like right now, I'm pedaling and I feel a little bit of tension. It's not like working out on a regular bike, that's for sure, but at least you're, you know, getting some motion in with your legs. I have to say this thing rides really nice. I'm really impressed with everything so far. And if you're interested in one, looking at getting a Heybike or a bike from Heybike, and this is the Horizon, make sure to check out the link in the description below, and there's some discounts there for you. This is a pretty busy trail during the summer, spring, summer, and fall, and even during the winter, there's some people that will be running when there's no snow on the ground. A lot of this trail they do plow in the winter too, so you could still bike. So this is a pretty active trail. It's nice, it runs pretty much, you could go all the way to the city, different routes. You could go all the way up to the suburbs, take different routes. So it's a really nice trail. This one technically goes up from Bryn Mawr, paved, all the way to Dempster. And then from Dempster, you can, you know, take some side roads and get to other forest preserves and other bike paths. Same thing with going towards the city. So if I take, instead of taking Bryn Mawr up to the lake, there's a little, I'll show you in a second. And actually, maybe we'll take it. Maybe we'll take a little bit of a detour, and I'll show you what it's like going this way. All right, so now we're up to Bryn Mawr, and usually if you're going off of maps and trying to take the fastest route to the lake, you could go down that way, which this is Bryn Mawr. It leads all the way down. You could get on the lake from here. There's also a few other areas like Lawrence, but let's take this route. So this route comes off of that nice paved path, and now we're on like a rocky, nicely flat, but it is rocky, and it can be wet at times. I've come down this route a lot on my regular bike, and it's a lot of fun. And this leads to the Forest Preserve bike routes, and quite a nice spot up here, which we'll take you to now. Let's go, let's kick it up. There's nobody on this trail. Let's go, let's go. And there's the bike. Yeah, so far I'm loving this bike. It's nice, I love the fat tires. It is foldable. I have tried, I folded it, and since it's about almost 80 pounds, it's quite heavy. This is not going to be your daily throw in the car, throw in the trunk type bike. This is more like if you want to store it, take up a little less space, it folds, takes up a lot less space. I would say that most people aren't going to be shoving this one in the back seat of your car or in the minivan because it's pretty heavy. I mean, with 2 people, you could probably do it easily. 1 person, maybe. It's kind of awkward because it is quite wide. But besides that, I love the bike. It's got a nice headlight. It's got really nice fat tires. And yeah, the suspension's good. It takes from a dead battery to a full battery. It takes about 5 to 6 hours to charge, so that's pretty good. And usually, so far, I haven't taken it down enough to even have a fully dead battery. But we will see today and see how it goes. Alright, so we decided to get off of Foster for the time being. I want to go back up to Bryn Mawr. Let's use up all that juice! Gotta use it up! It just stays at a consistent miles per hour. I'm assuming this is probably slightly off. Most of the e-bikes that I watched videos for, a lot of them were like a few miles per hour off. So it's probably doing about 25, 26. But it still does pretty good. Go through the grass. Goes through the grass, no problem. We're not bothering anybody, just cutting through the grass. I have ridden other mountain bikes like Trek, Giant, that can definitely handle the bumps better than that. But for the price that you pay for this and having electric, it's worth it for sure. And those little bumps are, you could deal with them. If anything, you stand up a little bit, absorb a little bit more of that shock. There we go. Underneath. We're now right at near the lakefront. Take this little bit of a down step. Yeet. Let's not pop a tire. Slow down a little. Here we go. And here we go. Lake Michigan. Oh, it's so nice. The day is beautiful out here. It's pretty choppy, it looks like. Waves are splashing up, hitting the wall. It's a beautiful day out here. Over that way is Montrose Beach, and there's a nice dog park, and then it cuts off. There's a fence line, and then you can well, I should say dog beach. So there's a dog beach right there, and then next to it is people beach, or dog and people beach. We'll go a little further south, go down that way and down, and we'll hit up North Avenue Beach. So right now it's showing 50.3 volts. We've been in between 2, 3, 4, and 5 pedal assist. Just depends. On busier roads, I went up to 5. On the side streets, I was at like 3, just because you never know if anybody's coming out of their car. I don't want to be going too fast. And then, like on the trails, I'm usually in 3 or 2. And it does pretty good. So like I said, we're at 50.3 volts. Right now we've done 8.7 miles. It's pretty good. We pushed through the sand pretty well. But yeah, during sunset or sunrise, this is an amazing photograph spot. And you want to come take photos with your wife, significant other, this is the spot to come to. It's got an awesome background. So far, let's check the battery. Oh yeah, see, now the battery went up back up to 100%, 49.3 volts. So it has dropped some voltage. We've done almost 10 miles. So yeah, the sand and anything that's pretty harsh definitely chews through the battery like crazy on here. But that's to be expected on most of these bikes. This little bridge cuts across, and then you could go right to North Avenue Beach. There's always all kinds of people on North Avenue Beach. It's a very popular area. People running, people walking. It's always busy. All right. We out here. We made it. We made it, and I think we're sitting at, well, now it shows 71%. So the battery has settled. It's went back up. And yeah, we've done probably 17 miles. All right, I'm gonna drink some water. Maybe take some photos. Enjoy a little bit. And then we'll start our way back. What a nice day. 74 right now, 74 degrees. Beautiful, sun is shining. Here's the full Lakeshore Drive. Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable, Lakeshore Drive. The one thing that I love about Chicago, other than all the food, is the skyline, and that the lake has an unobstructed view of like all the buildings. And when you're out in the lake on a boat or a sailboat, it just looks beautiful looking back at it. It's like you see the whole entire skyline right off the lake. There's no other cities that I've really been to that have that type of view, or seen that have that type of view from the lake. So here's all the Vietnamese cuisine right at your fingertips. There's so many good places over here. There's banh mi sandwiches. There's so many things to choose from. All right, well, I'm gonna try to get a hold of my wife, and then I'll show you where we're going to eat. And this is the place I love to eat at. Me and my wife love this place. Let's go in. Rare beef salad. And of course my favorite, Thai chilies. Pepper sauce. So it's fish sauce and Thai chilies. Bowl. This is Bumbawe. Well, we had a great lunch on Argyle. Now it's time to head home. pretty sure we can make it. I don't think we can make it if I full throttle at pedal assist 5, but I think if we take it somewhat easy, we'll be fine. It says 4% battery left. Now it shows 0. I would say we're not gonna make it. 39.6 volts. 39.3. So it feels like I'm pedaling a gigantic bike uphill both ways. Let's get back and we'll let you know our final thoughts on our first long ride with the Heybike Horizon. Well, we made it back in one piece, but a dead battery. I just looked. We did a total of 26 miles with on and off from pedal assist 2 to pedal assist 5, really depending on where we were, and of course going through grass quite a bit and going through the sand. We didn't go through the sand too much, but I could definitely tell it was struggling to try to spin through that deep, soft sand. So if it was to go through sand, I would say no. It's not the best. It can do it, but it's gonna chew up your battery. Everything else though, I have to say, overall, it works amazing. The pedaling takes a little bit getting used to if you've never had an electric bike. The folding part is nice because it gets kind of compact. And then the color options they have, you got to check out their site. The link's in the description. The colors they have are awesome. And if you want to get one, it is linked in the description below. They're really nice. The build quality is really good. I didn't have any issues when I opened the box and had to build it. I didn't even look online really. I did miss a few things as you saw, but besides that, I got everything dialed in and it works great. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like, and make sure you comment below if you have any cool e-bikes or if you have any ideas for what else we should do with this bike. We have some ideas, we have some plans, but we haven't fully thought out what we're going to do with it yet. We might have a few other bikes coming, but besides that, yeah, thanks for watching.